What's up guys, and welcome to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 61, and we start the episode off going to the Britannia Stadium to take on Stoke City in a Capital One Cup clash. And it's one of the early rounds, not like the semi-final or the final obviously, because we only just started the season, so one of the earliest rounds. But Stoke obviously a very good side, but this game's got some great action in it, so I look forward to it. But Stoke came through here, and to be honest, I thought that was a great challenge by Reece Bennett, but the referee said otherwise. I honestly thought I did a fantastic tackle there, slide challenge with my young centre-back Reece Bennett, but unfortunately the referee gave a penalty and a yellow card, which meant that Jonathan Walters had the chance to put the ball past Gazzaniga and give Stoke a dream start just 13 minutes in. Could he do it? Unfortunately, yes he could. Gazza went the right way, but unfortunately he couldn't keep it out. The ball deflected off his thigh and into the roof of the net. Unfortunately, Stoke City had the lead just a few minutes in, so it was 1-0 to Stoke. But look at this, man. This is brave defending. But I mean, you know, I take like 4 to 5 Stoke City players out. That's why I love playing it back to the goalkeeper and playing out from the back, because they press the keeper, and if you're clever enough, you can go up the other end with a counter attack. That was awesome, but unfortunately we couldn't make the most of it as Chevalier's shot was blocked and ended up going out for a Liverpool throw-in. But this was Reece Bennett finding Sousa or Sousa down the right-hand side. My young right-back I signed, obviously he's got 4-star skills and is 6'8". John Taylor comes in here against Robert Huth, goes to shoot. This time it's a definite penalty, no complaints from the Stoke players as Huth looks away in disgust after making a poor challenge on John Taylor. And obviously Steven Gerrard stepped up here, my long-time servant of Liverpool. Steven Gerrard steps up, and I tell you what, you're not going to hit too many penalties better than that. That was absolutely amazing by the 33 or 34-year-old at this point in the game. It was a great strike regardless, and we levelled the score up there. Stoke 1, Liverpool 1. This was Chevalier with a nice Berber spin past Shawcross, but Begovic makes a good save here to deny my giant French striker as the score remains at 1-1. And this is Stoke coming forward here. This was a really good chance for Stoke as well, because Juan Carlos was down left hand side. We looked a little exposed at the back. When Daniel Agger made the challenge here, it came to Jordan Henderson. He found Sousa. Sousa played an absolutely amazing ball over the top. Robert Huth managed to cut it out, but it came straight back to Chevalier, and I ended up cutting it across the face of goal to Zaha. A simple finish really with the sweat chip ball across the face of goal. It's the simplest goal that Zaha's going to score in his career, and it is 2-1 to Liverpool. And it looked as though the job was done after that. We looked like we'd rode off the storm and done just about enough to secure our place into the next round. But unfortunately for us, Kenwyne Jones found Michael Kitely. He stepped inside, and unfortunately Paolo Gazzaniga, well, I mean, you know, I can't defend him for that. That was really poor goalkeeping. It was a powerful shot, but he's got to save it. But in extra time, I decided to make my substitution in bringing on Jordan Slew for John Joe Shelvey. Would it pay dividends? Well, you're going to see just whether it did or not. Slew loses the ball here. We get it back with Chevalier. It comes to John Taylor against Wilkinson. He cuts inside. Lovely piece of skill. He finds Chevalier. The ball goes to Henderson. Henderson keeps his composure, plays it to Jordan Slew, goes onto his left foot, and that is an absolutely amazing strike by my substitute. Off the bench, Jordan Slew makes it Liverpool 3, Stoke City 2. What a great sub that was on for John Joe Shelvey. But Stoke weren't going to lie down, and in the second half extra time, Kenwyne Jones came through here. Could he finish against Gazzaniga? Yes he could. Superb finish, superb composure really from Stoke's number 9. To make it 3-3. This game was just action-packed, and as the game looked certain to go to penalties, Reece Bennett found Zaha down the right-hand side. I was thinking, this is our chance, we've got to score here if we don't want to go to penalties. Zaha does really well, some nice skill, but his shot just goes wide of the post. But we actually got a chance straight from the goal kick. Stoke gave it away. Barini found Jordan Slew. Slew against Robert Huth. Eventually comes forward with the fake shot. Slew goes through, 1-1 with the goalkeeper. Can he finish? Yes, he can. Absolute rocket. And that is how the game finishes at Stoke 3, Liverpool 4. Slew to the rescue. 4-3 Liverpool, and we're through to the next round of the Capital One Cup, which is a tournament I want to win. I mean, we are the holders, of course. We beat Newcastle in the final last year. I want to win it, but it is a developmental cup. I'm not too bothered if we go out early on. I mean, I want to win everything, obviously, but yeah, I'm still pleased to get through. And Slew definitely saved my arse there. That was a difficult game, which Slew prevailed to be the sort of the match decider in extra time. We had a couple of international friendlies with South Korea. Obviously, Sim and both got no sort of desire to play any of those friendlies, no matter what nation I'm managing. So Sim and both, I think we drew the first one with India, and then we got a sort of a scout report here from my South Korean scout. I'm kind of you know, a little bit disappointed these players haven't really gone as good as I would want them to. But to be fair, I mean, you know, some look okay. This guy looks pretty decent. So You take what you get, really. I'm not expecting any Lionel Messi's from my South Korean scout, but any kind of decent players which will serve me well for club and country, I'll be perfectly fine with. But this is Everton in a Merseyside derby away at Goodison Park to take on Everton, the Toffees. Obviously going to be a difficult game. The Merseyside derby always is. Really tense, really action-packed. And just a few minutes in the 22nd minute, Stuart Holden to Ross Barkley, Barkley to Jelavic. Jelavic eventually plays through Fellaini, and unfortunately for me, I got the wrong side with Kurt Zuma, and Fellaini was one-on-one. Could he finish? Well, it was a terrible attempt from Fellaini. That was their best chance, Everton, in at the first half. This is a corner coming in, which David De Gea punched away. It comes to Gay, it comes back to Barkley, and once again De Gea is there, and then David De Gea launches a ball forward. God, I love goalkeepers that can kick. It goes all the way through. Andy Carroll holds off Johnny Heitinga. Can he finish? Unfortunately, his chip shot is saved by Diego Cavalieri, but the rebounded header goes straight into the back of the net. So I guess you can count as a goalkeeper assist if you wasn't a straight assist, because obviously the goalkeeper saved the first attempt. But even so, De Gea comes up to celebrate, and yeah, that is exactly why I love goalkeepers with a long kick in the stats. But this is once again De Gea doing absolutely superbly to deny Jelavic at the feet there, and then he's so great at kicking, man. He's so accurate. I mean, Reina obviously had like 91, 92 kicking when I sold him. David De Gea's got like 86. There's not that much in it, and he is so accurate with his kicks. It's awesome. This was Carroll going in for the volley. Brilliant save by Diego Cavalieri, but the rebound is Carroll again. Carroll gets his second goal of the game, and it's Everton 0, Liverpool 2. It looked like it was surely going to be our game, but unfortunately for us, Everton did manage to come back here eventually. No, why did I put that in? That wasn't it, was it? Well, I don't know why I put it in. But anyway, Everton were coming back eventually in the second half. They really did start to come into their own. This was Jelavic going through and finishing nicely after Kurt Zuma got the wrong side of him. And unfortunately, that made it Everton 1, Liverpool 2. So Everton right back into this game. And unfortunately for us, Fellaini played in Jelavic here. And I take huge responsibility for this. I lunged in with Zuma. The reason being is because I thought that, what's his face? Was it Jelavic that was going to the ball? Was going to dummy it and sort of just turn around Zuma. So I decided what I'll do is I'll try and catch him out and slide through the back. If he turns, it'll go straight to Zuma, but unfortunately he stood still and it ended up being a straight red card, a deserved red card for Zuma. When Jelavic headed in his second of the game, I thought right now we are only going to get a point here at Goodison Park. Not a bad result, but when we were 2-0 up, we should be getting the win. But in the 90th minute, we came through here with Maxime Gonalon, skips around Johnny Heitinga, plays Sterling down the left-hand side against Seamus Coleman. Sterling against Coleman, can he beat him? Well, Coleman gives the ball away. Sterling manages to keep it on, goes through, can he keep his composure? He plays it to Carroll, and Carroll with a hat-trick. What a great finish to end a superb game. 3-2, we take the win at Goodison Park with 10 men. Absolutely superb, action-packed. Definitely deserved win, but yeah, we definitely left it very, very late. But as always, guys, a big thank you for watching this video. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you for the next episode very soon.